Morning guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna continue working on the 140. We're gonna try to install the wings, run new it's electrical wire like for the navs and landing lights and stuff like that. And we're gonna try to also mount the engine mount with the engine. We did find on the right wing. Yeah, the right wing here we found little issues, nothing too crazy, but it's just two ribs got to be replaced. They got some damage. I don't know if when they did a repair to either the pitot line, so maybe with the wrench they smacked it, so they bent it and cracked it. And same thing with this one, maybe when they were taking the wing off, they just were careless and hit it on something, so they cracked it too. So we'll replace those two ribs at a different time, but we are gonna try to mount at least one of them and then continue with the engine, and then we'll see how far we get today. So yeah, if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up and a follow, and we'll continue making them for you. Thank you. All right guys, we got the right wing on there, just temporarily installed with the struts, and the bolts already installed. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna route the two cables for the aileron back through the wing. And I found the easiest way to do it, because most wings don't have your access panels, and if they do, it's only one or two, and you can't really reroute something through little grommets and stuff. So the best thing to do is, before you take out a cable, just hook it up to some safety wire, and then when you're pulling the cable out, you run the safety wire and you attach it somewhere just so you can secure it and it won't fall out. And then when you put it back in, you reattach it and pull it back through. That's going to be your best bet of doing it, easiest way, and then you won't be struggling to force it through each rib, because I don't know anyone that has a 6-foot arm that could just reach in there and pull it. And some you can't even have, it doesn't have access panels to do it. So this is the best way of doing it, just some safety wires, pull it through and then pull it back. So yeah, we'll be updating you throughout the whole process. So right now, like I said, we're gonna pull the cables back in and hook them back to the belt crank. Thank you.
After we got the right wing mounted, we wanted to mount the left wing, but there was damage to the innermost rib of the wing. Luckily, we had a similar wing outside with an intact inner wing rib, so we decided to just take it out and put the good rib on the bad wing.
out there alone on the highway. She had a broken wing, she's trying to hide.
Hey, we just got both wings mounted on the 140. Took us a little bit. There were 2 or 3 of us. Takes a little bit of wiggling on the wings to get those bolts through the holes. But as you can see, it's starting to look like an airplane again. We've got both wings mounted. And now we're gonna go back and we've got to do some wiring. We're gonna put new nav lights in the back, and we're running new wires. And the project now that I don't really want to do, but I have to do, is crawl to the back of the airplane and route the wires from the tail up to the front under the instrument panel. So I'll be crawling back there and getting the wiring done.
After we finished wiring, we decided to move on to the wheels and the landing gear extensions and take those off. We didn't want the landing gear extensions and we wanted to put the plane back to original. However, we did not have the ideal jack for the job, so we used some redneck ingenuity and put some ratchet straps on a motor hoist and attached them to the wheels so we could lift them off the ground to work on them. I don't advise doing this, but with enough people, we made it happen.
And I was much too old to act on a feeling. But then again, I ain't never had someone to hold. I wrote songs for a mockingbird. Take 'em all, leave 'em, I know that she heard. Songs for a mockingbird. Looking at me, she sang every word. Songs for a mockingbird.
Fine, I'll go to the top. I'm left-handed, I could do it like different. I have a shaft in the way here. Alright. What do you know about your shaft in the way? Alright, that stays there. Please, bang on that. There you go. Oh, that's not it. Here. Oh, I got it. It's like hitting with a pillow. There we go. Can I have some of that spray there just to get the inside of this? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Lube never hurts. Spit on it.
There ain't much room for love on a mountain of lies. I wrote songs for a mockingbird. Take 'em all, leave 'em, I know that she heard. Songs for a mockingbird. Looking at me, she sang every word. Songs for a mockingbird. Oh, how could you fake it? Is that what you were?
they're supposed to float like that. Yeah. All right. Now we can come down. Hey guys, we just finished up taking off the landing gear extensions. These are usually added when you get your beginner tail wheel pilots. So what this does is it kind of moves the CG aft. So a lot of newer pilots that in the tail wheel, they have the tendency, like as soon as they land, they trying to correct it from turning left and right or something, and they'll hit the brakes, and that's usually what caused the accident. It'll just flip forward or something. So that helps installing these, but we don't need them. We got our trained professional over here that he knows not to do that. So yeah, we removed these and went back to the factory configuration here. This side was fairly easy. Some of the bolts were fused to the actual extension, but we're able to take this one out with not too much force. That side, on the other hand, we had to snap the bolts off because they're seized in the actual plate. So we had to snap one off, and then we'll finish that one up. We got to replace one of the bolts. It was damaged, so we'll replace that bolt on the bottom. And then, yeah, that's it. Like I said, the little extensions just to help the fresh pilots on the tail wheels, so they won't have those accidents of flipping it forward or slamming the brakes when they get scared or something. Thank you.